New at Asham. Take your game to the next level with the Gushu Ultra Light. Equipped with our world-famous rotator disc system that attaches by Velcro, quickly and easily upgrade and replace your sliding platform. Check out our website at asham.com.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canad Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
Today's sponsor, Sunrise Credit Union. Building a brighter future together.
Where can you find handmade pizza, classic burgers, scrumptious salads, the finest Manitoba-sourced fried chicken, and so much more? Chicken Chef, bring your appetite. We'll take care of the rest.
At McMahon & Yates, we've always believed that good neighbors make for better communities. McMahon & Yates has everything you need for your next project, right at your fingertips. And McMahonandYates.com will always be there, ready to help.
Today's sponsor, PharmaSave, official pharmacy of Curl, Manitoba.
Why not? Just watch. Why not? Keep scrolling, I slide. Why not?
As a broadcaster and Hall of Fame football player, I'm constantly in the lab of life. For 15 years, my friends at Knott Auto Corp have been pioneers as well.
Why not?
Introducing Winnipeg Car Lab, custom car wraps, graphics, and auto services. Winnipeg, why not get in the lab?
Curl, Manitoba is proudly sponsored by Manitoba Pork. Good for me, good for Manitoba.
Original 16. Celebrate things done well.
At PharmaSave, we see you and we care. For prescriptions for common conditions, expert health advice, or support for life's little mishaps, come talk to your PharmaSave pharmacist.
Live well with PharmaSave.
RME, proud sponsor of Curl, Manitoba and the Scotties Women's Provincials. With 10 locations in Manitoba, RME is your preferred Case IH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. Kids and even adults, they didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to our rink and coming out and skating, curling. It became a place to come every weekend for so many families. You would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Assiniboine Community College, providing exceptional learning experiences for more than 60 years.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Welcome to the golf course in Carman, Manitoba, the Carman Golf and Curling Club, one of the nice golf courses to play in the summer months, but right now it is the home of the Manitoba Junior Curling Championship, and we have the semi-final matches on the ice about to get underway in the Carman Curling Rink. Sheet B in front of us. Resby Coots along with Mike McEwen. Thanks for making the trip back again, Mike. This should be a really interesting game and a really interesting next couple of draws.
Yeah, especially this draw in particular, Resby, like you mentioned, there is a national spot on the line here in the semifinal.
So, Manitoba has 2 spots in the national championship based on it's a 2-year rolling average situation, and the last couple of years the Manitoba teams have done well. So we have 2 spots in the championship nationally this year. The first ones have already been assigned. Jace Freeman won the Page 1-2 game this morning in an extra end steal situation over Jordan McDonald, and Shayla Hayward, the local team, the U18 national champions, won their first berth. So, interesting situation developing, Mike, and not one that you would have been in your time in juniors, in that these young men and young women are playing a game for a trip to the nationals, knowing that if they get to the next game, that pressure is already off, and they're just playing for the provincial title.
I would have liked to have been in that situation, Resby, in the past.
Oh, I don't want to.
So that is unique. I think though the added benefit of getting more younger players that experience at a national level is really something that's great to see.
For sure.
That there is that allowance, and in this case, because of Manitoba's depth, they've got that addition in both the men's and women's.
So across on sheet D here at the Carman Curling Rink, Emily Cherwinski, who won this morning over the Riley Buchalter team in the Page 3-4 game, playing Zoe Tarek from the Heather, clubmates actually, Cherwinski and Tarek. They're playing, as we said, for a spot in the national championship and then also a spot in the provincial final game later today. Here on the sheet in front of us, the Zach Norris team won this morning over Riley Campbell in a very close game, tied coming home.
Line's good. Go ahead. Switch,
so Norris advances to play McDonald, dropping down from the Page 1-2 game after the loss.
There you go. Better.
The Page 1-2 teams, being Tarek and
guard. I like center.
McDonald, have last rock. The other teams had choice of color, so the
throw it to us really
Norris
quick
team
already.
chose red. They had used red the other day when we did a game here on this sheet with them.
Both teams ready to play, Resby. Corner guard's up, center guard coming. So both teams not waiting to feel each other out.
Getting better, but still there. Line's good. It's got to sit. It's there.
So is there an advantage? Like you've just won the Page 3-4 game, you just lost the Page 1-2 game, and is there a difference in mindset? Is there an advantage, one or the other?
You like firm with the out?
I think in some cases
actually
there could be an argument made where there might be an advantage given one way or another. The fact that both teams though were on the ice at the same time, so the familiarity with the conditions and not having sat, that's sort of they're at equal, and they both were in long, distant games that went the distance. So I think it's really more of a little bit of a mindset where McDonald came off a tough loss, and Norris had a great win. So there might be a little bit of a mental, some momentum mentally there. But I think having seen McDonald play at the men's provincials and his past successes, I think that's a team that would be able to rebound from something like that and be in a good frame of mind for this game despite their tough loss in the 1-2 game.
Good. Even if he knows it, it's fine. Try and roll it on over here.
Try to have a short memory, so to speak.
Exactly. So it's maybe mental, emotional more than physical. Given that they both played, sometimes that Page 1-2 game is last night, and has to sit overnight.
Clean.
I think so, and given what we know from the McDonald team, they would be one of the teams in this field that we would expect would have a good amount of capability to rebound after a tough loss. They've had, you know, they've been in big situations, and obviously in the men's recently, and in other junior and under 18 championships.
Nice
So
timing,
so
guys.
that is something that I think we'll see from McDonald, just from an emotional, mental strength standpoint. That they would be in a good position,
Curl.
despite a really
Curl. Yep.
So, and to recount their credentials, Jordan McDonald himself, U21
Hard curl to
champion,
stick.
23 and 22, U18 champion, 22, 20, and
Hey,
19.
just touch out.
He's already
Yeah.
won 5 Buffaloes.
Or was I firm?
Elias Umanick
No, weight was
with him
good.
in the U21, 23, and 22.
Top 4, top 8.
With him in the U18 in 23 and 22, so he's got 4. Cameron Olofsson only has 2. With him once, 23 at the U21s, and in 22 on the U18s. And not to be outdone, Dallas Burgess from Northern Ontario, U18 in 1920 or in 2022, and the U21s in 21, 22, and 23, and he's the Canadian finalist in 23. So he's got 4 as well.
Make it good.
But let's not forget Team Norris. They are riding on some momentum.
They absolutely are.
You and I called the game that went an extra end, which was quite a wild game Saturday night, and then again a nice tight fought win this morning. So they're riding some pretty good momentum too.
What time?
So that was the first of the third stones, right in behind that corner guard. Dallas Burgess and Ethan Brandt needs to follow.
Ethan's been asked to play a freeze here, try to maybe corner onto a third to a half of the stone. It's one of those freezes that's hard to stay shot. So it's a very precise freeze, especially for the first end.
Just going to rub and roll a wee bit open. Norris team, as this is their 6th game, they're 3 wins, 2 losses. McDonald team has only had 3, 2 wins and a loss. They qualified through the A with a pair of wins and then lost that first Page playoff game this morning.
Clean. Clean. Yep. Hard. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Hard. Hard roll. Hard. Great shot.
Really well done. Nice, to not only hit and stick, but to get the exact roll they were looking at to spread their 2 stones out in the first end. Really nice shot by Team McDonald. You're just saying about the amount of games, Resby. I remember having to play, I think 7 round robin games and and then some more in the playoffs.
Yep.
Trying to tire us out back in those days.
So Zach Norris, first shot of the first end.
Curl. Whoa, yep. Nose is fine. Right up. That's good.
I think Jordan will just look to nose this stone, maybe roll a little bit to the 8-foot. Zach Norris will have a roll back towards the corner situation to try to make it difficult for Jordan to get to. So if Jordan can roll this a little bit to the outside, he makes that roll longer and further, a little bit more difficult. But even a hit and stick on the nose, the roll is still going to be a difficult shot for Zach to go after in the first end.
Clean up. Do it hard.
Jordan McDonald's first shot.
Hard.
Nose, a little bit of an inside roll. Not very much. But it does shorten the roll behind the corner.
Good sweep.
Yeah, first goal, hit and stick. Jordan did that. It, like you mentioned, Resby, a little bit shorter roll. So see how close Zach is to making Jordan's last shot as difficult as possible.
At least bring that guard into his line of sight a little bit.
That's right, Rosie. It's amazing what happens when things are in the line of vision. Even just a little bit.
Clean. Yep. Yep. Yes! Yes! Hard! Hard right up. Hard right up.
It's going to curl right to the nose of it.
Right there.
So McDonald with last rock
It'll be a
in
similar
the opening
throw.
end has a shot for 2.
Dallas, can
Yeah,
you
well
see,
executed
like,
in
where the
by
camera
Team
is?
McDonald.
Pick there.
They made that one nice draw around the corner after clearing some reds in the house, and here we are with pretty straightforward 2 as you could ask for.
Okay, boys, let's go. Let's open it up here. Good control.
So Jordan McDonald will throw the out turn.
Whoa! Curl. Clean. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Curl. 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 Clean. Curl.
He
Curl.
will get pretty much to the
Oh,
nose
sorry.
of it. And he'll put a deuce on the board with hammer in the first end. Jordan McDonald
Sorry, I
from
thought I seen
Assiniboine
him jump
Memorial over the Norris team from Morris. 2-0 after 1. We'll be back with end number 2 in a moment.
Today's sponsor, Sunrise Credit Union. Building a brighter future together.
New at Asham, the Shore Glide Delivery Aid. Precision, stability, and style all in one. Available with or without Broom Caddy. With its durable design, it's built to last season after season. Check out our website at asham.com.
Why not? Just watch. Why not? Keep scrolling, I slide. Why not?
As a broadcaster and Hall of Fame football player, I'm constantly in the lab of life. For 15 years, my friends at Not Auto Corp have been pioneers as well.
Why not?
Introducing Winnipeg Car Lab, custom car wraps, graphics, and auto
Why
services. Winnipeg, why not get in the lab?
RME, proud sponsor of Curl Manitoba and the Scotties Women's Provincials. With 10 locations in Manitoba, RME is your preferred Case IH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Well, back into the Carmen Curling Arena. Sheet B, McDonald playing Norris. McDonald gets a couple in the first end, and predictably that first rock is about, 4 or 5 feet
Line's
short of the
close.
rings, right on the
Line
center
only.
line.
Weight's good. Gotta go line. Line's good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's gotta sit. 13.
Just heard Zach say this is 13, which we would expect would have trouble holding on. We have witnessed in previous games that coming home in the even ends, just a touch slower, maybe a little bit more bite at the end. And going away in the odd ends, we have seen the tendency for most teams to be on the slightly heavy side, if there is a tendency.
So they may have just been a little guilty of thinking about that a little too much on that first shot. Went a little deep.
Weight's good. Got a curl. Hard, 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 right till it stops. Hard, keep going. Pretty good. Good shot. 14-3. Just firm on your last. Weight's better. Line only. Line's good. Line only. Weight's there. Yep, line. Line's good.
Carter
Line
Momquist
only.
is the lead.
Line's good. Weight's good. We're really
on
good.
the
Just gotta
Norris
sit on
team.
it. Weight's really good.
Blake
Same
good
weight
at
as
second.
just tapping.
Ethan Brandt is
Just
third.
tapping back 4. On its own.
Going to be to the face, just a very gentle nudge.
That nudge is okay, though. His line was really good. It's a little bit offset, so it's not straight on, but because of the guard position and the offset of the stones of the house, the red stone is in a really good usable position and hard to remove.
Room. Weight's good.
Jordan's going to look to freeze this, try to get nose or even a little bit low, sort of underneath the guard to stagger the freeze.
Perfect. Cam.
This is second to Elias Humanicki.
Whoa. Right on it.
Olsen is the
Off.
brother to Colton Olsen, who we had the game yesterday.
Just hanging out there a little more than they would have liked.
It's 14-9.
And you can hear the numbers change. 14-3 on one of the draws into the 4-foot, and we just heard a 14-9. So it is picking up speed with each throw, which is what we would expect early in this game.
We're there. Back 8. Got it.
This is Blake. Good.
Got to move. Okay, then curl. Coming down. Line's not bad. Stay close. Line's good.
Lest I forget, later in the game, we'll just acknowledge
Weight's good.
Blake's cousin Sam, who was very involved in Stonewall, part of the ice crew, but part of the opening ceremony as a former champion from Stonewall.
Great toss. Good throw.
2009-2011 junior champion, so Blake no doubt would love to have a Buffalo to match what cousin Sam has got.
Top 8.
And Blake just made a nice little loop around the guard there. He's the first one that's got completely under the guard with enough curl. So that red stone for Team Norris is in a nice position.
Like almost more. No. Knock 4. Go ahead, Cam. Go, yep, straight. Hard! You gotta go on the shoot. No, nothing on the shooter. Sit. Not bad. No.
It's fun to see both teams jockeying for angles so early in a game. I love this sort of,
I don't mind coming in this pocket.
There's a lot of thought that goes into changing the angles.
Oh, we're seeing just a little more precision, a little more willingness to try those precision shots, as we progress in the event.
And here's another one coming up. I love Zach's call. Try to wedge another red right between those two blues sitting in the 4-foot and 8-foot.
Line only. Line's good. Yep, line. Gotta go wait. Yep, just no handle. What is going on? Yep,
just a little light.
Okay. Slight 16. Ever just make the hit and roll off our own? That's fine.
Jordan might choose to actually play the same draw that Team Norris just attempted.
Hit and roll off our own?
The other way to do that is to roll off your own into that exact same spot.
Yeah. We're only throwing, we'd only be throwing about back line though. Yeah.
If he can accomplish the little freeze or the little hit and roll onto his own blue that's biting the button, he'll set up a really nice angle.
Yeah.
That even though he might not be shot, he could push the blue in for shot rock onto the button. But if he's not, he'll have a nice little angle to tap that at some point.
Well, it's better than this. Back 12, back line.
So they're going to play a little bit of weight to sort of shift things around. Moving the blue and the 8-foot down into the house so Team Norris can't use it themselves.
Just a little rub off that.
Lead, yep.
Could be
Whoa.
at least half under the red if he makes this shot.
Girl.
It's really close, Resby.
Hard. Real good. Great shot.
Gave his own blue a little nudge into the button. I think it's one blue at the moment.
It would appear to be one blue.
Get at them too.
And there's that sort of nice angle that we're trying to describe, where it's angled into the button and a little bit onto that red in the back, biting the back button. Really nice shot by Team McDonald.
Unless we throw this. Yeah, or back 4 and just tap that one up there.
So the angles aren't super friendly to Team Norris.
I think I like this.
Okay, just normal.
Because then this goes.
I don't have all of it. Never hitting nose on that.
Just control.
I want to move something.
Looks like they're trying to get as close to the blue center as they can, running that red guard relatively straight back into the situation. He needs to get tight to the blue center.
Yep. Hard. Right up. Hard, you got it.
Okay,
Right up.
Clean.
Okay, it's not bad.
Oh, you never know when that little blue out in the wings comes into play.
Yeah, we've seen shots sprung off shots like that before.
Often when you don't have anything else.
It's a desperation and it works.
But it definitely, you could send something off that into the button area if needed.
A little bit for line.
Team McDonald's
Line.
looking for a guard. Almost back where it was positioned before.
Replace the one they had.
Whoa. Curl a bit, curl. Hard.
The red is more open now.
Yeah, just right on the nose.
Yeah, control. I like control.
I like normal. We got to move this stuff.
Okay.
My only concern with on the nose is you'd be dangerously close to actually contacting the blue first. You end up driving the center button blue just back onto the red. I think he wants to get this onto his own red first. Would be a much better result.
He drives it across the face.
I think we just straight guard the 3 or shot.
He's got the 5. That's my only concern.
That's only for 2.
It is, yeah, which is fine. Like, what does he really have right now on this side?
I think Jordan's probably going to throw the guard back.
He can't get there.
No, not if we throw a guard, is what I'm saying.
I mean, the only other shot I see is trying to make a play on the 3 and trying to sit in front. But I think the guard.
For now. Yeah.
Because this is always touching him.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard for him to get that out, actually, without if he's throwing anything soft.
Yeah.
Okay. And there was my concern. Jordan just mentioned it. It's hard for Team Norris to get the center blue out, the blue stone that's on the button, without throwing something with a huge weight if he's running a guard back.
Run it straight up the center line onto the red first, but then you're going to peel out your own. You're going to roll out, but you would get the blue maybe.
Yeah, the way to get that blue with a run back would be onto your red first. Onto the blue, it'd spill the red. But if you get contact on the blue on the side of the 4 first, the blue coming into the button likely won't go too far.
Can't go too far.
Best he can do is lay 1, I think. Make it good.
We'll see. I suspect they're after this guard is made. They know this spot really well, so I expect probably a good card coming up that Team Norris will try to send something back in there. Just a matter of what weight they decide to throw on it.
Line's good. You're going to have to curl it. Going to have to curl it. Okay, line's okay. Easy. Whoa. Clean.
Curl a hair.
Curl a hair. Curl.
Hard.
Never leave it. Hard. Good. Great sweep.
Oh, I was wrong.
14. Yeah.
Well, the first draw from this side. So we'll
tough shot for Zach.
See what they learned in the pregame practice.
They would have thrown this a number of times coming back to the glass in practice. But it's been sitting a while, so this is a tough shot for Zach.
Just tee. Whoa then. Close.
close. We're really coming in. Yep, line. Yep. Oh. Hard up. All good,
Stand
guys.
to the top of the 8 foot.
I think he's gonna have this for 2.
He's gonna have that for
Really,
2.
the only shot for 2 for Zach is to come off the wide corner guard blue that
I mean,
the team McDonald just motioned. I don't really see anything else that would score multiple.
No.
And right
I
now,
think we're
Team
okay
McDonald
with
is
him playing
line
that,
1.
though, aren't we?
Blue is appears to be shot still.
I don't love leaving it.
And the rock that Zach has just thrown in the top of the 8 foot, to a fair extent, takes away the running the blue on the left-hand side of the center line. Well, the right, the left hand is looking
We
at the
have
screen.
a force locked up.
If
we guard, we're inviting him to play that.
Tell me if I'm crazy, Resby, but I think he could actually peel the corner guard off and force Zach to. I'm not sure that draw's there to get enough of the button. So the only way for Zach to score would be to play the run back on the blue stone on the 4 foot into his red, trying to pick the blue off, but only for 1. So I don't see a draw helping Jordan. I think you just you peel this blue and make Zach attempt that shot, which is
almost impossible now because he's covered
like this.
the chunk of the button that he's got to get to.
He's always touching the 3.
Okay, I'm good with
I
this.
don't think he might be able to.
I think this is a smart call,
It's pretty
Resby. I
much
think
dead buried anyways.
Yeah. Okay.
it's going to be really hard for Zach to get 1 regardless, and even if he does, you've accomplished forcing your opponent. Just don't give your opponent an out for 2. I think this is a good call.
Plane.
No fooling around, hits it, rolls away, and he just leaves Zach an attempt to draw that has to get about a 3-inch bite of the button, maybe a little more.
If he just skims by the red and biting the top 8, can he get enough of the button?
Maybe.
Be close.
He's going to find out.
Just tee.
Yeah, just
line.
then go.
Whoa, wait
It's
only.
about 4 feet more weight than last time. He went a little bit wider, not very much.
Yes. Yes.
Whoa. No.
Needs to curl,
guys.
Resby.
No. Never. No, it's not there.
Great weight.
Wonderful weight.
Just did not quite get the curl that he was looking for.
Put a stick if you guys want.
Yeah, the rest are away.
Okay, throw a stick on it.
Oh, that's apparently a little closer than we thought it was.
Well, I don't know. They might break the stick on this one, Resby.
It seems pretty blue.
But you can't always trust the overhead.
Yeah,
there we go.
Ethan kicked it off. He was hoping that it was close enough to measure, but in the end he knew it wasn't. So
I think once we got the clutter away from
exactly.
it, then yeah.
So a steal of 1. McDonald now leads Norris 3-0 after 2.
Today's sponsor, PharmaSave, official pharmacy of Curl, Manitoba.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Where can you find handmade pizza, classic burgers, scrumptious salads, the finest Manitoba-sourced fried chicken, and so much more? Chicken Chef, bring your appetite. We'll take care of the rest.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Assiniboine Community College, providing exceptional learning experiences for more than 60 years.
This is the second shot of the third end, the opening shot of the end. The McDonald team tried to go to the center of the rings once again, slid a little deep, as we've seen many teams do, going this away direction here at the Carman curling rink.
Good. Time? 15-5.
Sets up that corner guard, so McDonald will try now to get to the center. Not deep.
And we talk about it
good.
being maybe potentially faster in one direction. I think if we talk to enough people, we could probably verify that with 100% certainty. But it's not uncommon. There is even some arenas that I played men's provincials in, Brandon Arena, where depending on how the hockey ice has been over the year and how many floods they can get in prepping the event, there can even be a tendency in those floors to have a little bit of speed difference in each direction. So it's not something that is uncommon from curling rink to arena. It can happen depending with floors and airflow. So it makes reading that ice all that much more important.
Whoa! Close. Yep. Close, yep.
You can't let your guard down for a minute and lose track of that one detail. So with a pair of blues up the center line, the hit and attempt to roll behind the guard rolls a little too far.
Kind of roll it into here. Normal.
There's been some events, Resby, where we've had printouts of the sheets, and we get out the highlighters and start marking all sorts of weird zones and trying to remember the mapping of the sheet for when you have to go back to that sheet many games later.
Yep. Hard. Hard, yeah. Hard. Clean.
Simonecki and McDonald said, I want you to roll right here in the edge of the forefoote. He's very close to where Jordan had asked him.
Put a good one
I think Zach's calling the right shot. I would ignore those two blue stones in the rings. Try to get one buried around their corner guard. Goal would to be if they can to sit second shot. At least out counting the blue.
It's close, line only.
The deep blue.
The deep
Line's
blue.
good. Yep.
Try to sit second.
Yep. Line only. Whoa. Line good. We're there.
This is Blake Good.
Line only.
Mom, Kristen.
Gotta sit. Line's
Brant
good.
are the sweepers.
Whoa. 14-2. Right here. Curl. Want to chase the peel?
Now that we have a close-up, it actually would be very hard to outcount the second blue. Have to be a perfect draw.
Okay, sure.
But well done, nonetheless. It's something that Jordan can't ignore. So they're going to play a little downweight chaser to try to chip that red out.
Yeah, I like hockey.
Maybe see a big quarter of the red, not a lot.
Hock. Yep.
And the miss, of course, is to rub the guard.
Hard. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Which he will do.
Okay. Right in the middle almost. It's okay.
Jordan said right in the middle. I think he was caught on whether to keep going to try to get it by or actually let it come up.
Yeah.
Hit a little bit more of the guard and roll somewhere in the rings for 3 blues in the rings.
16-5 should be close. Close. Tight. Close. Halfway. Line only. Line's good.
So replace the guard.
Line's good. Whoa. Line only. We're tight high. It's got to sit. Good. Good throw. We got like 3/4. I like the peel. Okay, I'm good with that. Smooth.
Jordan not taking the bait, trying to chase that on the wide side.
Risk of angling it back onto his own and doesn't want anything to do with it.
Yeah, he's just going to wait wait a couple more stones
Clean.
before he likely plays anything more aggressive.
Oh, curl. Clean. Good.
Might get a better opportunity on the next shot. I think we'll see Zach still try to place a guard square on this stone.
Or refreeze here. I don't hate that.
It's third's first stone. It might be a transition point where they do make a move on the blues now.
What are we thinking?
Can't wait too much longer. So I think it's I would say this is fine making this transition now. He could delay it one more shot, but this is fine as well for Ethan to go in this direction right now. Ethan being the third.
Ethan being
Line's
the third.
tight. Then you gotta go. It's not even close.
I think we're light, Resby.
Okay,
Can they get in the rings though? No.
15-4. Think you just want to roll it to show him half on this side. Yeah, I'm good with that. We could also draw even. I don't love that. Well, I don't hate the draw.
Draw's an aggressive play.
Yeah.
Given that you're up 3.
Yeah. Because he has to play, because we're second, right? If we miss this, he's coming here, right? Yeah. I think I like the draw. Top 4, you can be anywhere up here. Yeah. Top 4. Because we're second, right? What? We're second, right? Yeah, okay, yeah.
It is aggressive. Do you like it?
I don't mind it.
Line's good.
It's your blue stones will be grouped together, and it is a short run back, but it would have to be stuck for it to be really beneficial to Team Norris if they decide to take on the run back. So it is a difficult shot.
Looked heavy out of his hand.
So I don't mind this call by Team McDonald. It's a little heavy though.
He is going to slide deep.
And we've got a wall.
Build a wall at the back of the 4-foot circle.
No, not how they would have drew that up.
Pocket is okay.
So definitely an opportunity for Zach and his team to put something right in front of these two blues. The scoring zone will be condensed, but they've got an opportunity to maybe generate a multiple score here.
Big ad. All there.
Ethan Brandt's second stone here in the third end.
You should know this path the second time around.
Back.
A little short on his first one.
On its own. We need backing. It's there. It's got to sit in that pocket.
It does just sit.
13-1.
It opens the door a bit.
Yeah, unfortunately, just had a touch too much weight where he did come to the backing, but he just sprung it a little bit too much. That should Jordan choose, he can actually tap this red right through the kind of mess of 3 blues sitting back there, Resby. I think he is going to play just sort of the back line through weight to push this blue through the rings to sit 4.
Yeah.
There's confirmation there. They're trying to throw hack weight.
We can hit it a hair high. Nose to a little low is really good though. We'll have to freeze and then. Okay, not great. Yep.
McDonald's first stone.
Hard.
The hack weight hit past that
Hard.
guard.
Easy. Hard. 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 Whoa, whoa, whoa. Curl. Right up. Good shot.
And he does get a little motion towards
Great sweep, Cam.
the cover.
Yeah.
Just forces now. Norris is just going to have to draw.
What are you throwing? 14-5? 14-5, yeah.
Depending on Zach's line, he could tap this a little bit. If they can get the right line, it'd still be extremely difficult to remove. Straight freeze would also do the job as far as Jordan not being able to get the Zach's rock out of play.
Where? Whoa, then. Close. Close.
So it's Norris
No,
facing
curl,
4.
Curl.
This line looks really
Hard
good.
right up.
This is
Hard right up. Gotta move it.
just a question
Hard,
of weight,
gotta
Resby, I
move it.
think.
Hard.
He is going to get to the face,
Not
tap it
terrible.
back a little bit.
Might have a triple. Might. If I can pick it clean, that's
Pretty darn good, Resby. I actually think they could have held it a little bit. It would have been almost impossible to remove. Jordan might take on a big weight pick here. It's thin.
I think so too. I think we just make that way. Yep. I mean, it's probably a gimme, but no, I don't love this. Okay. If I ever
You hate this stuff?
The problem
Yeah,
with
I
the
think
pick
that's a
though
shot.
is
If
he
I
would
ever
kill one of his blues, and I think
Yeah, I'm good with this. Yeah.
from looking at the rest of the 3 red
Like, make
or
them
blues,
work for
they
years.
would
Yep.
Possibly
All we
all
gotta
go.
do is
sort of a
work
double
it.
triple
Yep.
situation that
Just
should
take away
be
the
pretty
back.
reasonable for Zach to make. So it would be
That
for 2
were-
if Jordan couldn't pick
Pick
this
edge.
blue, red
Pick
clean.
edge. Yeah.
So I think actually Jordan can't play
I
the
don't
pick.
like the pick. If we ever jam it there, he's got the triple back there for 3. Even if I make it,
See,
like,
he
it's
agrees
so
with
hard
you.
to-
Yeah, and even if he made it, he's likely to lose one of his blues, just giving
Like,
Team
yeah,
Norris a reasonable shot for 2. So
with the-
I prefer the shot actually.
If we make it good.
After
like,
looking
it's
at the
a
angles,
pretty tough
this is the
score
right
for
shot.
2. So 14-6, I think, should be pretty good. That's what I've been getting.
If he can
But I think I
control,
probably
just
get a little less than that,
just
too.
hold the line enough to
Make
stay
it-
a
just
little
get
bit
full
on the
form,
center
like-
side of this red. You can even nudge it a little bit back there. Just keeping that angle, making it really difficult for Zach to remove on his last stone.
Line's tight. I thought close. Might be
Line's
out.
tight.
So McDonald's final stone here in the 3rd is underway.
Curl.
Get to that red Norris stone, tap it back a wee bit.
Curl.
Be shot
Right up.
stone if he does.
Hard. Right up. Clean. Straight.
Good.
Ooh, that was an aggressive sweep call, Resby.
Just done today.
I think they tapped it
bad, though.
enough to be shot, but it does. Zach does have a little down weight, sort of heavy draw. Chip the blue over and roll towards the button area for his 2 points. Doesn't have to throw it really hard.
13-5.
Same weight basically as McDonald just threw.
Yeah, kind of that back ring weight would do the trick. I think we've seen enough here where it looks like the sweepers can manage whether it be straight or curl
You like this?
in this spot. So throwing that back ring would give him
Maybe a hair less.
as much variability as possible,
Hairless.
especially with the line calling and sweeping.
Norris final stone underway, playing for a little
Curl then.
gentle
Curl
tap,
then.
roll to the center
Curl
line.
for peace. Curl for peace. Hard for peace. Hard. Hard.
And does touch it, but gives up another steal of 1. 4-zip, McDonald over Norris after 3 ends.
Original 16. Celebrate things done well.
At McMunn & Yates, we've always believed that good neighbors make for better communities. McMunn & Yates has everything you need for your next project, right at your fingertips. And McMunnandYates.com will always be there, ready to help.
Curl Manitoba is proudly sponsored by Manitoba Pork. Good for me, good for Manitoba.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canad Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
Manitoba Junior Men's Championship semi-final game. Zach Norris playing Jordan McDonald. McDonald has jumped out to a 4-point lead. A deuce in the opening end. Steals of one on each of the second and third ends. And playing now in the fourth, their first drop right into the 4-foot circle. The Norris team is going to have to work at making something happen.
Hi.
Yeah, I think Jordan's going to keep kind of trying to clog the middle, going to the rings.
Okay.
And Team Norris likely have to throw 1 or 2 corner guards to try to generate some offense. I was just looking at, again, the little extra coach interactions that the juniors have, and just like watching that in between ends and some of the extra sort of timeouts. And you know, it's kind of exciting for somebody that has kids coming up in the game, and you know, should they choose to continue at this type of level, that would be pretty cool if I ever had the opportunity to coach. Looking back at the past, I think I did everything not to even look at my coach. Now there's no avoiding. There's no avoidance. So I love the extra interactions. It's great. You know, something that's a little bit new for me to see, and how beneficial that can be.
Looking across the way, the Tarek Chawinski game.
Fine only.
Score is marked only as a 1-zip for Tarek.
Got a curl.
The third end has not been marked on the board, so they're playing the fourth. Not 100% sure, but it looks like it's still a 1-0 game.
I don't want to go on it. 14-2. Just push that a little bit. It's okay. Roll back here. Board. Okay.
I think I'd like to see Zach when a corner guard goes up, and I think you can see on our screen that it's pretty high. I think I would like to see Zach actually throw a second because of the height. I think they'll have trouble generating an offensive opportunity against Team McDonald if that corner guard's too high. McDonald will be able to chase, like we're watching here, maybe a little bit more easily than Team Norris would like them to. So that'd be my one only thought on setting up an offensive end, is if they don't get the corner guard to a reasonable height, if it's too high, I think he needs to throw a second one. I think an ideal height might be sort of in around that halfway mark if we were to, you know, judging by the curl in the ice and whatnot.
He's going to try to hit and roll in behind that corner guard now.
Clean. Yep.
Yeah, so this is,
Hard up.
you know, when I'm looking at this from a defensive standpoint, I would say that Jordan's very comfortable with how this is laid out. As far as there's not too much complication for him to play with and defend against.
Whoa, curl to hit it.
Set that just a little wide. He's going to try to curl it up to get contact.
Okay.
Just pushes it in behind the guard, little pout out the other side.
But there's that little miss we didn't see coming.
I like behind. Yeah. Then if we're deep, then they just throw that. Okay, then we just freeze on them. We got to hide the rocks. Okay, we're down 4. We got to hide them. You got this, Blake. Yeah, I think so. I think that's close.
You know, I think we were hearing Ethan describe what I would say is they need to take a little bit extra chances.
We're all
make
there.
themselves,
Lots of room.
you know, make a precise draw if they're going to generate
It'll come off.
a 2 or a 3.
And at this stage, they don't have to panic in terms of trying to score a whole bunch, but even a couple is
2 is good.
14-1.
And again, slides just a little deep, not quite buried. It's the double there, not quite. Maybe
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
what I thought. Yeah.
It is if
Like
he
if he
decides to
beats
take
this,
it
it's
on.
a
He
gimme
could just
double. Yeah.
hit
This
and
is
lie
pretty thin,
two.
though. Like you can even just play this for now.
But I kind of like
Okay.
the roll off the wide one.
you like
Even
that?
just rolling
Look at
into the
this,
center
yeah.
area,
Okay.
compressing all the rocks. It'll give
Control.
Joe.
Or
If
I
they
like
can make that
normal,
roll,
actually.
it'll
We
give
seen
Jordan a
this
much
last
better
end?
opportunity at a double
Yeah,
later
okay.
in the end.
Clean. Yep. Hard. 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 Hard.
And he does get the double. I think there's a little concern he was not going to hit it at all.
Well, and that was option B. Option A was actually to make the roll to the 4-foot. That one curled a little bit more, and he had a nice control weight. Well managed. Throwing that type of weight often gives you the option of both shots. Sometimes when you whip it down there, it's kind of make one or none.
Felt close.
So I love the weight choice that they did.
Line's good.
Decide
Easy.
to play
They got their
on that
weight
stone.
completely under control right now.
Line's good. Gotta be in, guys.
But where it ended up, it's a catcher,
Yep.
so Team Norris has
Gotta be in.
an opportunity with a good draw
Yep.
to create some angles here.
Switch.
They are going
Gotta
to be a
bury
little
it.
better under.
Okay, hard to bury. Whoa. Nice sweep. Good shot. Thanks. 14-3. Got any of that? No. Deal? Yeah, sure.
Team McDonald not needing to really take any extra risk, given that they have a 4-0 lead. Just go and peel this guard. Rather than making a mistake but chasing something or not getting the red out from behind the corner and allowing Team Norris to lie too covered. So I think that's a good shot to just limit damage. Try to keep this to a 2 at most.
Not my prettiest of throws, but. No, I thought you're first. Okay, make it good. Same weight? Yeah, same weight. What did I throw? What did I throw? 14-3. Okay.
In-turn draw, I'd like to freeze to the blue stone in the back of the 8-foot.
Touch inside on the release. Then gotta go. Line's good. Yeah, gotta be in. Hard, guys. Gotta be in.
I wouldn't expect this track to slide as well, Resby. Just as soon as you're crossing center.
Hard, guys. You got it.
You're likely not
Hard, guys.
in a track where it's been thrown quite as much.
Oh my
And I think that's exactly what's happened to Ethan.
Good sweep.
Yeah, okay. Just wondering.
One of the challenges of reading ice. It doesn't matter whether we're here in the Carmen Curling Club or, you know, out in Calgary in the arena where they're playing the Scotty finals this Sunday. The tracks are different whether you're drawing to the button or drawing to the side of the 4. Those speed zones are not the same. They're not the same early in the game, and quite often even late in the game they change.
Going around the center than it is the other way, so. Smooth. Try and.
One of the aspects that makes curling so fun and
frustrating.
hair pulling, frustrating at the same time. You can throw a lot of good rocks and not get results.
Yep. Hard.
Well, McDonald's
Hard.
throwing an
Whoa,
in-turn
whoa,
hit.
whoa,
He must have
whoa,
lost
whoa.
that red out of there. He's going to pound it out off his own stone.
Nice that he saved his shooter on the nose.
Yeah.
Just keep that opportunity to maybe force Team Norris to 1 point.
14-5. Yeah. If you're back here frozen, that's not terrible.
So Zach will follow Ethan. Hope to take advantage of the guard that
14-5.
Ethan left out there.
It worked out pretty good.
It just has to bite the 4 foot to get shot. The blue and in the back 8 could be something that might be in the way for Team McDonald to to remove this red too, a little bit of a catcher, so it's a good opportunity for Zach to make a good draw.
Yeah, line, line, line. Line. Low then, line. Yep. Yep.
He does clear the guard.
To my broom, guys.
Closer than
Hard.
he maybe thought he would be, but
Switch. Move it. Hard. Whoa.
right to the
Really
edge
good.
of the forefoot. Right behind.
They got that. They got the little nibble. And I think it's,
Shot, I think.
for lack of better terms, it's dead whacked. It is under the guard.
It really is.
That's a 4. Even if
Well
we're
done by
rolling our
Zach.
own, it's pretty good. Yeah. You like
A control out turn?
Well, yeah, sure.
I think Jordan's thinking of coming off his own to the back of the 4.
Yeah,
back of the
off our
button.
own.
Freeze your own one. Or just bite the forefoot. If you bite the forefoot, he's on the high side. He can never get there.
Well, isn't that the same thing as just rolling into our own?
Oh, well, it's not easier just to throw the draw down there?
Like this?
I don't think so. Like, we're just... I guess, yeah, I see what you mean, but like...
I mean, if you end up freezing to your back one, it's not a bad thing. You got a little bit of backing.
I don't hate this,
If you stop
actually.
it on the tee line.
I just think this is a way better result if I make... Like, I'm trying to roll it to right here. And then he's...
Right.
Can't really get that out.
Okay, yeah, no, fair enough. I just wanted to give you another look at that.
I like this.
I think this is the better result for sure.
Okay. You like out turn control?
I like out turn because that's what
I
we
like
see
I like
here.
Yeah.
I like
I don't even hate
Coach
board. I don't even
Liburn's
hate
thought
board. I think
process
board's
there.
great, just for where this rock is.
I think the default though,
Elias
maybe
threw
in
in
the
here.
situation is Jordan
Pretty
might
much,
know this
yeah,
side
it
of the
will
ice better,
curl. Yeah.
and why he's
So,
more comfortable playing
yeah.
this hit and roll than the wide out turn draw. That might be the sort of the decision maker between
If
the
you
two
roll
shots
right
for me.
into ours,
Which one
I
do I
think
know
you'll
better?
only have like a quarter. Yeah. Yeah, this is the shot. That blue and the reds are edges. Okay. Board. This is exactly what you threw here, Elias. Should be nice and gradual. We're not trying to hit our blue, we just want to roll right beside it pretty much. Board weight.
Hit and roll just across the center line, fully in the back of the forefoot behind both
Whoa.
red stones.
Whoa. Clean. Whoa, curl.
Catch.
Whoa. Straight. Whoa. Curl. Whoa. Clean, straight. Hard roll. Hard. Whoa.
That's about as.
He was very comfortable with that. He told Coach Liburn, and
he saw it and made it.
Proved it.
Do we have maybe hack on the other side? Or hack on the other side? I don't know if hack. Or back line?
Is there enough curl there, Resby, to play a tiny tap with the outturn?
Yeah.
I have to think though that the shooter might roll off too much.
Because it straightens up. Unless we run 6, but that's really risky. We can't give up 2 now. Okay, just here.
Yeah, there's nothing easy out
14-3
there.
again.
And even, I don't want to say the draw is easy either, but it's the easiest of any options that are available to Zach to score 1 in this situation.
Just a remarkable roll. It was, Jordan could. It was right from the start. That's the shot.
Are you sure he
wanted to
threw
play.
that? I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he walked it down and just placed it there.
Exactly.
Just really well managed. They were very patient on that sweep.
So Zach Norris, with his final stone here in the fourth end, needs to be
Just tee.
fully in a 4-foot circle.
Just tee, guys. Gotta be tee line. Clean, yep, line. Line. Okay, whoa. Line's
It's
fine.
curling
Gotta
like the
set.
weight's pretty close, Resby, just judging by the line.
Nice shot. One.
And to that blue stone
Great shot,
for
Jordan.
a single point. McDonald 4, Norris 1. Now, after 4 complete ends, we'll have the 5th in a moment.
Today's sponsor, Sunrise Credit Union. Building a brighter future together.
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. Kids and even adults who didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to our rink and coming out and skating, curling. It became a place to come every weekend for so many families. We would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
At PharmaSave, we see you and we care. For prescriptions for common conditions, expert health advice, or support for life's little mishaps, come talk to your PharmaSave pharmacist.
Live well with PharmaSave.
New at Asham. Whether you're in the hack or kicking back, live it in style in the new Throwin' Stones line exclusively by Asham. Curling is more than a sport, it's a lifestyle. Check out our website at asham.com.
Good throw. Great
So
shot.
Zach Norris makes a pressure draw to the 4-foot circle, facing one
Great
after
toss.
an outstanding hit and roll by Jordan McDonald. Norris puts his first point on the board, trails 4-1, and places the first rock on the center line. McDonald will play a corner guard. This is an important end for the Norris team.
Yeah, especially with the hammer switching over to McDonald with a 4-1, 3-point up lead with hammer. This is a big end for Team Norris to hopefully come out with forcing Team McDonald to 1, or perhaps a steal of 1. But something where they do not want to give up a multiple and continue the momentum for Team McDonald in this game.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying, I was just kind of...
Lead Carter Monquist made the center line guard.
That's the way you got it.
Wants to go around it now. Or is he playing a high guard?
Wait, it's
Good.
good. I don't
Right around Resby.
Okay, we're by. Whoa, yeah. No, it's too much. 13-9.
Got caught kind of going for line, Resby. They kind of had to, though. It did not clear the center guard by much. Unfortunately, it's peeked out open.
For Cam Olofsson.
Clean. Whoa.
They should be able to hold these out-turn hits in the spot really straight from what we've seen in other games.
Clean.
He's got nice down weight, though. He should get a bit of movement.
Clean. Yep. Hard. Great shot.
But anything we've seen thrown hard in that track will really run straight. That board weight does seem to have enough movement to be able to sort of manage whether you want to let it curl or hold it straight.
So they will go around that center guard again. Blade good. His first stone here in the 5th.
And you can see Team Norris
determining
they need to take some risks right now.
Yep, line.
Ignore the other team's counters in the house. Try to get one
Top 4. It's there. It's got to sit.
buried as much as you can. Probably top 4 would be a great height around the center guard.
Over curl. Nice shot.
It's a really nice
Great
shot.
toss.
Straight peel.
Sufficiently buried, no, and not enough peek out to do anything with, so they'll peel off the guard.
Team McDonald will likely be patient here for a little bit.
Lane.
And the reason for that is Zach will be forced to guard this stone for the next number of shots. And there might be a point where McDonald would look for an opportunity to chase the one on the button if a guard is not placed in a really good spot. So I think we might see McDonald be patient here for at least a couple of shots before he decides to make any move towards the center one.
Norris is going to be playing the guards, as you say, and he's going to put that one back on the center line.
Don't want this too high, don't want this too tight. I think they're looking for kind of a halfway to two-thirds height.
Going to slide right into the top
Make
of the
this.
12-foot.
And there's that little mistake that
It's on the ring.
Team McDonald would be
also
hoping
just-
for at this
Nah,
stage in the end. Are we
Yeah,
are
I
we
like-
going to
I
get a
like the hit and
chance
roll.
to make a double or even get a third
Control.
counter into the rings? Which I think they've elected to do. Get that third counter in the rings.
Hit and roll.
Roll. Hair soft. Clean.
High side hit. Little
Clean.
roll over to
Whoa. Curl. Curl.
skips left.
Curl.
Our right as we look at it.
Hard. Hard to stick. Okay. Good.
Just roll right out of play.
Same thing. Blake was a 15-9. I like to go to 17.
And once again, Ethan Brent now asked to play the guard.
Soft handle. Line's good. Over
Maybe
and off
hair
looks
tight.
like. Yeah, over and off. Make sure it's over. Make sure it's over. Whoa.
I
Really
think we're going to see Jordan call a chase now, just because this guard is quite high and is over curled a little bit.
Does leave it half open.
Is that just because of the soft release, or?
Just play past that guard if he can.
He's on the guard,
gonna
Resby.
rub the guard.
It's fine. Plus the
It'll
grind.
serve as appeal, though.
Plus the grab, I don't know.
I seem a little bit confused on
Maybe
what that rock did, whether it potentially grabbed a little bit of debris and curled early, but they definitely felt that didn't run out as they expected.
So Ethan has the chance to replace the guard better.
Switch.
Halfway in on the center line.
Yeah, I think halfway.
Move it.
Hold the line just
Yep.
a little bit wider
Right till
than
stop.
his last.
Yep. Yep. Right till stop. Keep going. Whoa. Great sweep.
Unfortunately, he's left it open on the other side. So they have played a board waiter early in the end in this exact track. So if Dallas can throw this well, they should have a good chance of making this and sticking their shooter.
Last of third stones here in the fifth end. Dallas Burgess just wants to play past that guard and roll back to the left.
So this might prove to be a little bit too much heat on Team Norris, just seeing those three blue counters in the rings. They might just decide to take on a double here
Like I didn't mind the throw. I didn't.
or reduce some of the potential damage.
Really get rid of a couple. It should stick
Normal.
for shot stone.
Clean. Whoa, curl, curl. Whoa, curl, curl. Curl! Great shot.
Oh, even better than just a double.
Got the right combination of angles on that. Absolutely.
A double and a little follow through onto in front of the last blue stone in the rings. Thrown a little harder, all of them would have went. But nonetheless, a really good shot from Zach.
You guys like control.
Regardless of what Jordan does here, if Jordan is able to lie too, I think there's likely an opportunity for Zach to have a chance at a double to remove all blues from the rings.
So Jordan McDonald's first stone here in the fifth. The junior women's game has come to its fifth end break. It was tied 1-1 after 4.
Wait. Yep.
The Tarek team has scored a 3 to take a 4-1 lead after 5.
I think though, if Jordan's not able to stick this shot and lie two in the rings, I'm drawing. I'm definitely drawing around the center, and I think where he rolled, if I'm Zach, I'm definitely just ignoring any open blues in the house and drawing around the center.
You're dead frozen.
I was going to suggest it regardless of where the blue ended up.
Well, you did before. You made the comment before the roll started, so.
It is the fifth end. It's not super late, but that guard is in a really great position that, you know, Zach, I think, was always going to think about it, and especially where Jordan unfortunately rolled to behind the guard in the back eight. This kind of made the decision straight up for Zach and team to play this draw around the center.
One of those shots in a game that just has to be made.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a big shot for Skipper. They need this one.
Really running close, 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 guys. Carter, your rock.
Needs to curl, Resby.
Curl.
Hopefully his weight's close.
No. Curl, you gotta go now.
Because it's trying.
Whoa. Just dug right in.
Yeah, I think that caught them off guard, Resby. I would have, because of the line being where it was, I would have liked to see them drag that another couple feet.
Use Elias. Gotta hit about
this is a difficult shot, but
yeah, thin off.
But Jordan does have a chance to remove this red cleanly.
Pick it out.
Just because of the height, the space between.
Another 2 feet back to the back of the 4 foot, you're even frozen to the blue one.
Then there's no chance to remove it cleanly.
This will be your rock, Elias. Just don't jump it.
I think if he was to hit sort of anywhere from a third or less, Jordan could probably pick this clean.
Whoa. Late. Close.
Final rock of the fifth end underway.
Curl!
He is going to...
No. He's flashed it.
Flash it to give up a steal of one. A big break for the Norris team as they go to the fifth end break. 4-2, McDonald over Norris.
Load up and go with our redesigned curling broom bag on wheels. This bag's all-terrain heavy-duty wheels glide with ease. Its solid construction is durable and fits all your curling gear. Check out our website at asham.com.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canad Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
Today's sponsor, Sunrise Credit Union. Building a brighter future together.
Where can you find handmade pizza, classic burgers, scrumptious salads, the finest Manitoba-sourced fried chicken, and so much more. Chicken Chef, bring your appetite. We'll take care of the rest.
At McMahon & Yates, we've always believed that good neighbors make for better communities. McMahon & Yates has everything you need for your next project, right at your fingertips. And McMahonandYates.com will always be there, ready to help.
Today's sponsor, PharmaSave, official pharmacy of Curl, Manitoba.
Why not? Just watch. Why not? Keep scrolling, I slide. Why not?
As a broadcaster and Hall of Fame football player, I'm constantly in the lab of life. For 15 years, my friends at Not Auto Corp have been pioneers as well.
Why not?
Introducing Winnipeg Car Lab, custom car wraps, graphics, and auto
Why
services. Winnipeg, why not get in the lab?
Curl, Manitoba is proudly sponsored by Manitoba Pork. Good for me, good for Manitoba.
Original 16. Celebrate things done well.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Assiniboine Community College, providing exceptional learning experiences for more than 60 years.
At PharmaSave, we see you and we care. For prescriptions for common conditions, expert health advice, or support for life's little mishaps, come talk to your PharmaSave pharmacist.
Live well with PharmaSave.
RME, proud sponsor of Curl, Manitoba and the Scotties Women's Provincials. With 10 locations in Manitoba, RME is your preferred Case IH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. The kids and even adults, they didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to our rink and coming out and skating, curling. It became a place to come every weekend for so many families. We would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Back in Carman, Manitoba, the Carman Golf and Curling Club. You can see the Carman Golf Course coming out of winter, getting ready for the spring golf season, but for today, home of the Manitoba Junior Curling Championships. Norris and his team from Morris, Zach Norris, Jordan McDonald, Assiniboine Memorial in Winnipeg. A bit of a break, in fact, more than a bit of a break, a real break for the Norris team to steal that point when it looked very much like they were going to give up a couple.
Well, we're quiet.
Yeah, definitely
We're
two
quiet.
was in play.
Yep.
Definitely, a relatively makeable shot for one. for Jordan McDonald, and yeah, a little uncharacteristic miss. That out turn is, with any weight, can definitely run pretty straight. So yeah, really good break for Zach and his team. Don't have to go crazy this end, but they do still have to take some risks, play a reasonable amount of aggressiveness, being down 2 without.
So they start with that center line guard.
Go, curl the stick. Good. Great toss, Cam.
I think they're choosing to ignore the blue stone in the wings. They're going to draw around their center guard now.
14-5 should be pretty close. Full 8 gets ya.
I was waiting for the risk to come in, and I didn't have to wait long. Here they go.
We're guard. We're tight. Yep. Going line. Hard line.
They are going to get it past that guard.
Top 4.
Into the top of the 8 foot, light the 4 foot.
Great shot.
Pretty much dead behind.
14-6. Okay.
I think Jordan, we've seen this before. I think he's going to walk up and just peel this for the time being.
No.
Again, waiting for maybe a little bit of a better look, better opportunity to chase anything in the house.
Hard.
Well, it's not an easy task to replace the perfect guard shot after shot.
Watch the shooter.
Oh, but he got it.
Was that an accidental run or a called?
Well,
Great shot.
We're not sure.
Great shot nonetheless. In that by making the run, he also rolled a shooter sort of covering the 8 foot track, which was not easy to do. Could have left a center guard in most cases playing that shot.
8-5. Whoa. Curl the stick.
So they go after that outside one, hoping to roll under the guard, but will not roll under, will roll out of play.
See if Jordan decides to draw here. I think it's, a relatively safe situation, even end. I like him. Try and go after your 2. There's not a lot of mess to deal with, obviously. This is a good situation to go after, trying to score 2 this end for Jordan.
Line's good. Good. Got it. Dallas rock. T. Dallas is rock. Back 4. Coming down. Curl. Just go. Hard. Keep going. Okay, well, good.
A little deeper than they would have liked.
And not quite buried.
All of it. Like 3/4. Think we want to sit on it though, no? Okay, yeah, sit on it.
I love the freeze if they can make the freeze. It's definitely the best result for Team Norris right now. Versus chasing it and trying to tap it through the rings. Likely just give Jordan the same shot back. So I do prefer the freeze.
Well, as you said earlier, he doesn't want to go crazy, but he does have to take a certain amount of risk. And
He's got to bring the game to Jordan a little bit here and there.
Yeah, right up.
Pick his moments, but...
Yep, you got it. Right up. Gotta be frozen, guys. Heads down. Right up. Hard!
Blake Good and Carter Malmquist are the sweepers.
Gotta be counting, yes. Hard! Great sweep. So tough. 14-6.
So close.
Okay.
Still,
just hack.
Despite some disappointment, not making that freeze perfect. Jordan's shooter's not going to roll. Should they make this little chip, it's not rolling anywhere that's dramatically usable for Jordan and team. It'll likely roll deep in the house if they can hold it. So they will still have the freeze again if they choose to play it.
Yep. Hard. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Clean. Curl hair, curl hair. No, it's really
He
good.
will make that
Great
contact, push it out the back of the rings, roll the back corner of the 4 foot, 8 foot.
Same shot.
Kind of what I was sort of expecting. It'd roll behind the tee line, not be a usable, promotable rock or something that Jordan can come in off of later in the end. And something that they can freeze and out count too. So same shot coming up. You always like the same shot as a player. The second try, you know, hopefully you can make it better than the first one.
In this instance, better is about a foot
Yeah, gotta go for
deeper.
weight. Yep.
This line's
Hard for weight.
quite
yes.
good, actually.
Gotta be here. Gotta be there, guys. Okay, it's all good. 14.
Once again, exactly the same weight.
Jordan, though, has enough room to...
Same weight.
Well, he can roll under the guard.
To squeeze by and roll under the guard.
Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
This is Dallas
Whoa,
Burgess,
lean,
the final
yep.
stone for the thirds here in the sixth
Yep.
end.
Hard, hard, hard. Whoa. Hard. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Clean, clean, clean. Great shot.
Even tickled his own.
Yeah. Normal.
I think Zach's going to look at this double and roll.
It's pretty hard not to jam on this. I think you want to just roll here. Yeah, I think we'll just get to...
Doesn't appear to be a triple available. It looks like if Zach was to make this roll in front of the blue stone, just sort of biting the edge of the 4, he would have a good chance to make the double on the 2 blues near the corner guard. I don't think he has much choice in the shot call here. There's nowhere else to sort of hide, so to speak. He's got to move some blues.
Rolling to hide under the guard leaves the shot stone already blue and less perfect. Not going to make any use of it. So wants to roll back to center, cross center to be in front of the blue stone in the back of the rings, back of the 8 foot.
Whoa, whoa, straight, straight, straight. Good.
He gets the double kill, but rolls out of play. Need to hit just a little bit more of that.
Good shot getting the double, but would have liked to save his shooter. Jordan's got a pretty good opportunity to get this covered under the corner guard. They want to be a little bit careful on depth. Don't want to slip behind the tee and give Zach a freeze to basically end the end. It would remove any possibility of 2 if you slip deep and Zach makes a good freeze on you. You want to avoid the opposition being able to cut you out. So height's important with this shot.
Okay, let's make this good, boys.
The perfect spot, Resby, would probably be just nibbling the top edge of the 4. Covered as much as possible.
As much as possible, but biting the 4 foot.
Even full 8, I think.
I didn't mind it, guys. Easy line. You got room.
Full 8 would be plenty too.
Hard, 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 hard. Hard, boys. Hard. Always curl. Line's good. Always curl. 14-7. Easy. Always count. Curl if
So
anything.
nicely past the guard.
They don't need any more depth than they already have. And they've slipped a little too far. That's kind of what I was mentioning, Resby, that depth control. By going too close to the tee line,
Make the freeze good.
Zach's got a chance to cut Jordan out of this end.
Kind of save the end by freezing on this blue.
This is a big shot for Zach. I think we said that a few times.
That's high, that's okay. You got this. Throw it good. 14-3.
Might be the 3rd time or so. But yeah, Zach's got another shot that has big implications on the game. Made, and Jordan's got to make a reasonably difficult draw for 1. Not made, and Jordan's
probably hitting for 3.
Hitting or
drawing
2
for
or
3.
3.
Final stone of the 6th for Zach Norris.
T-line, guys. To my broom. Whoa, then. Coming down. Yep, straight. Gotta be here, guys. To my broom. Easy, easy, close. Close, sit. It's
Just going to slide by, and in fact, leaves Blue McDonald lying to.
Oh, that line, Resby, just
so perfect,
2 feet higher, just in front of the blue was a perfect shot. He was so close. Definitely had the right line and just that much deep. Jordan just needing to come close to the edge of the 4 for his 3 points. He might even take the same track that he just saw Zach throw down, just as far as speed and line management. It kind of looks like a similar track that Zach just threw.
Final stone of the 6th end. Jordan McDonald needs to basically touch the 4 foot. He can be a half inch or 2 short
I'm good. Shouldn't be that bad.
of that.
Big opportunity for Jordan to break this game open.
Clean it. Yep. Just T-line, guys.
He can move his own a little, Resby, not too
good.
much.
Or he can stop on the red one that was just put there.
He can do that too.
That's the case. And it is a 3 on the board for a 7-2 lead. Jordan McDonald over Zach Norris. We'll be back with end number 7 in a moment.
Today's sponsor, Sunrise Credit Union. Building a brighter future together.
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. Kids and even adults who didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to our rink and coming out and skating, curling. It became a place to come every weekend for so many families. We would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
RME, proud sponsor of Curl Manitoba and the Scotties Women's Provincials. With 10 locations in Manitoba, RME is your preferred Case IH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Assiniboine Community College, providing exceptional learning experiences for more than 60 years.
McDonald puts 3 on the board. It is a 7-2 score now for McDonald over Norris in this semifinal game. The winner does earn a berth at the National Championship, the second of Manitoba's 2 berths. Jace Freeman has already earned the first by defeating McDonald in the Page 1-2 game.
Really got to dig.
McDonald puts the 3 on the board in the 6th and goes to the center of the rings, but again we see them slide deep that first rock.
Good throw.
Let's see if Cameron can bounce back with a little bit better better stone, his second one.
You look here. We're not light. Back 4.
Often the lead's first 2 shots and setting up an end are very important defensively. How he lines those up straight up and down, how deep they go in the house.
Same weight.
So on the screen, if you look at where his stones are at back 8, back 12, if those were reversed and,
at the top of the ring,
biting the top 4 and into the top 12 in the reverse situation at the top.
Line's a bit tighter.
That's what he would have been looking for ideally.
Line's good.
So with last rock here in the 7th, the Norris team is putting up a second corner guard.
Line's good.
They're definitely, there's no stepping off the gas now for them.
Really good. Good shot.
you know, whatever max aggression is for Team Norris is likely they're going to have to push that envelope.
Twos are not particularly useful anymore. There needs to figure out a way to score a 3 somewhere along the way.
Likely, or a big steal after getting a 2.
Yeah.
Just here, boys.
But yeah,
I'd go at
given
end
the
if you
amount of
have to.
ends left,
Yeah, we're
playing
close.
the 7th
At the
end,
end
so
if you have to.
4 ends left.
Let's stop.
Realistically,
Now we're back to
Team Norris needs to try hard for a 3-point end or a large steal at some point here in the
I think
next couple
draw.
ends.
Wrap one of the corners. Okay. Need rocks in play. Left one, I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay. 15.
So Team McDonald or pardon me, Team Norris going around one of their corner guards,
Got there
just
out of hand.
ignoring the situation
Stay
in the
with
center
it,
for
lad.
now.
Back four. Always curl.
Needs to curl a long way though, Resby.
Okay.
Really gonna come off here. Gotta curl.
Starts to come off the center line, about
Line's
the
good.
hog line. He
Close.
is going to be close to behind.
There it goes.
Great toss, Blake.
It was a good toss.
Once it peeks over that center line, it does get there.
It did go.
Smooth.
And that was something Resby and I were talking about before, where sometimes just when you're on the other side of center line, it can take a while for the rock to kind of make that first move across the center line. Once it does, it will go. But for the first half of the sheet, it can run extremely straight until it makes that move.
Guard or behind? I think I like coming here. Are we third? We're second. Yeah, guard it.
I think they can afford to guard this for one more stone, Resby. And then we're into third stones. I think if I'm looking at it on how to potentially create a situation where maybe 3's in play, Team Norris might look around
I think we're okay. Line only.
look to going around their corner
only.
guard on
Line's
their
close.
next move.
Line only.
You know, assuming
Line's
that this corner guard being
line
thrown
only.
right now
Gotta
is just
cover
peeled
it.
away. Try to get 2 in the
Curl a
rings
bit. Curl.
on the after Team McDonald throws here.
Yep. Hard curl. Whoa. Nice throw. Good.
So Team McDonald not taking any risk. They're not looking like they're going to run it back and take the risk of sort of a double stuffing the guard onto the one in the rings by accident. They're just going to peel, kind of reduce risk right now.
Good.
Let Team Norris sort of take the initiative. And I think it's time to go around the other corner guard.
Control. Or another guard.
I think they're talking about a guard again. I think the
I don't
two
mind
options
another
are
guard.
drawing around the corner
I
or
would talk.
playing some sort of down weight hit and
Tap and roll.
Yeah.
And they're going to visit with Coach Albert Bazinet,
We got to try to protect that one, and then we.
who was in fact the recipient of the coaching
Yeah,
award
this is
here
his first.
on the men's side, and Deb
We could
Pavlik
throw
on the
up
women's
one more
side.
guard.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like
no,
I'm thinking
they-
throw control at that one onto the 7 and roll under.
I
don't know if
your
you
next
could-
one maybe. I think one more guard.
Okay, like maybe if we don't even catch the back one with control, we got to keep rocks in play.
I agree. But
We can't throw normal. Okay, one more guard. Okay. What do you think of 16? Okay. Even 16-5 is good too.
So one more guard, Resby. My inclination is to go in now, but again, I might be more aggressive than most.
Well, maybe a little bit, but it seems likely that playing this guard is an attempt to ensure you score 2.
Yeah.
And down 5.
Whoa.
Maybe 2, assuming that you can go after a steal.
Gotta curl a bit. Yeah.
And they may still have an opportunity for 3 here. It'll just be a one-shot sort of opportunity to create something.
Whoa.
Because we are getting later in the end.
16.
So he does get the guard that he wants.
I think we'll see Team McDonald take no risks and just peel this guard off. And when I say that, I do mean that they could play the run back, but they don't need to. You know, just eliminating any chance of accidentally running it back and stuffing it behind protection.
Curl.
Just peel and expose the red in the house.
Gotta go to hit it. Touch it. Okay.
Ooh. Not how they drew it up, Resby.
Not how they drew it up. Worked
and
very much to the advantage of the Norris team.
Yep, they did get the peel, but unfortunately both McDonald rocks that were in the center were eliminated, and this frees up Zach to have his third Ethan go right around the corner. Now this does really create an opportunity for 3 with some well-made shots. We'll have to see how McDonald responds.
Looks heavy.
If this draw can be made around cover.
Stay with
the
it.
last of
Stay
third
with
stones.
It. Could go on the back. Gotta. Too late. Too late. Oh my. 13-5.
That's hanging on, but I think he's going to set up a half a rock double, Resby.
They're lucky.
Didn't curl a lot for him.
It didn't.
Smooth.
But it was just that T-line weight that a little deeper, so it didn't have time to, and they didn't have any opportunity to sweep it.
And what they would have liked to do is create a 3 by going around the corner, potentially having Jordan hit the open red, ignoring it, and going around the corner a second time to have 2 buried. That's what Team Norris would have been potentially trying to line up. It would have created a situation where they potentially could have had a chance to get 3 in the rings.
Whoa.
Definitely 2 behind cover.
McDonald looking at
double
kill.
Whoa, curl!
It's a little thin on the top, I think, Resby.
Yes, it is.
Hit about a third. Probably had to get closer to a good half of that stone.
Like here?
So it just went underneath.
Yeah, like, I think if we're there, that's fine. Like, I think he's probably trying to play onto this. So if we're there, that's fine. You just got to be under enough. Yeah.
I think good placement for the shot, Resby, would just be to try to show a piece of each red.
Yeah, 14-5.
Having, say, 3 feet of space between them. Try to show
quarter into the 4 should be pretty good.
A third or a quarter of each stone.
14-5.
As we've heard it been called the Christmas tree.
And nobody's thought of a better term. So.
No, they haven't.
This is our last interaction. Well, then he just freezes. If we're right here, then it's still protected from that.
Not protected very much. I think I'd like to be just fighting top 8. Make it
I think in this moment, Zach should actually go down to the other end with this coach to interaction.
What's going on, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like this pause for the skip. I think he should actually go down and reset, come back and throw.
Okay, top 8.
I don't think this pause is helping him as a thrower. We'll see if he can respond to this little...
15 is close.
I don't want to call it a delay of game, but but just something to think about as they progress in their junior career, that the flow of the game is important. So in that moment we're having a coach interaction, he should maybe look at going down.
So if nothing else, he is coming back to the hack and repeating his routine.
Resetting, and then the flow, everything is the same.
Blake's rock. Easy, close to my broom. No. No.
This needs to curl, Resby.
No, it's gotta sit.
It's going to just slide that little bit deep.
So the weight was actually pretty reasonable. Just
Yeah.
did not get that sort of Christmas tree zigzag effect of stones. And when I say that, I think Jordan can see enough of the stone to make the double.
Probably can, yeah.
Had it curled
about
even
another 4 or 6 inches. Yeah.
Then no double would have been available.
Got a little bit of air. Like firm with like.
And you just heard that Jordan believes he can see just about all of it, maybe plus a little bit. So he definitely has enough room to make this double. We're trying to hit about 3/4 of a stone on the top red.
Hard. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard. Whoa. Not bad.
Oh.
Well, he jams it.
Good sweep to get that by, and actually a little fortunate where things sort of kind of jumbled around and to get that nice little angle. This is a difficult shot for Zach to make for 2.
Easy on the bench there.
He's got to be very tight to the guard. He can get probably to the nose of that blue and push it straight back.
Can even throw hack.
Yeah, had Jordan not come so tight to the guard a little wider, it would have made the shot much more accessible for Zach. So this is a tough one, Resby. But it's there. He's got enough room to get by the guard and make this for 2.
Zach Norris, final shot.
Where? Yep. Whoa. Yes. Yep. Hard.
Has to be tight to that red guard.
Hard, guys. Hard.
He is going to get by. Did he hit it hard enough? Yes, he did.
Great shot.
Wonderful shot.
2.
Great shot, as he said. 2 red go on the board, sort of seemingly out of nowhere there towards the end. So it is now a 7-4 score. McDonald over Norris. We'll have the 8th end in a moment.
New at Asham. Whether you're in the hack or kicking back, live it in style in the new Throwin' Stones line exclusively by Asham. Curling is more than a sport, it's a lifestyle. Check out our website at asham.com.
RME, proud sponsor of Curl Manitoba and the Scotties Women's Provincials. With 10 locations in Manitoba, RME is your preferred Case IH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Why not? Just watch. Why not? Keep scrolling, I slide. Why not?
As a broadcaster and Hall of Fame football player, I'm constantly in the lab of life. For 15 years, my friends at Not Auto Corp have been pioneers as well.
Why not?
Introducing Winnipeg Car Lab, custom car wraps, graphics, and auto services. Winnipeg, why not get in the lab?
Well, a fine tap back by Zach Norris, just past the guard to push the McDonald shot stone out and count a pair. Gives the Norris team a bit of life. They play a center line guard, maybe a little higher than they want.
Yeah, I got a curl.
McDonald is going to go around it.
Hard, guys. Oh, no. Hard, boys. Keep going. Okay. Fine. Gee. Yeah, they'll probably try and peel. For heavy, we just go for a tight guard. Yeah.
I think they're... What I saw in motion was try to put a red in front of the blue guard so the Team McDonald can't peel their own guard. I like that call if that's in fact what they're trying to do.
Stay with it.
I think it's a good call. Three guards definitely helps Team Norris.
Yep, gotta go.
Gotta curl this to cover the blue.
Yep.
They're very close.
That's good, Chase. Yeah, that's good. Nice throw. That's good. 16-3. Ends in, it's not a bad spot. Wait's better. Line's good.
So Cam Olofsson is asked to go around both of them.
Line's good. Easy. Like to go a bit. Like to go a bit.
And I suspect the next shot from Team McDonald's is up again. It's a likely try a double peel on the two red center guards. Try to free up some space.
He does get almost dead behind in the 8-foot circle.
I think Team McDonald will do that regardless of what Team Norris makes here. It'll be an easy decision for Jordan to take a run at those two red guards.
Yeah. Gotta go. Close. Yep, line. Line's good. I think so, yep.
And really, Resby, that the guard on the center line is the most dangerous rock to Jordan at this moment.
Whoa, easy. You got a good one. Whoa.
I think that's something I always like identifying. 14. What is the most
14?
When you're playing with a lead, and sometimes not, but what is the most dangerous rock to you at this moment? And then trying to work your way to that rock, whether it's a shot immediately or you have a plan 2 shots away to get access to that rock. But I think that's something that comes with experience in certain situations, just identifying what rock is hurting you the most. Sometimes it's not as apparent as it looks.
Guard. Yeah.
Coach William, William Lyburn informing us that that peel was 6.1 seconds. He seemed pretty happy with that. I don't think that's something he's ever seen in his life. William Lyburn, probably more known for his touch than big weight.
Weight tights, can't go.
Certainly could throw it hard enough,
Stay
but
close. Where do you want it? On your broom? Right here. Yep.
Resby, I'm not sure I could throw it 6-1. Well, I can, just
yep.
I might not hit the broom.
Well, that's the thing. Is
good toss. That's good.
As you get older, Mike, you lose some of these skills.
16-3.
Yeah, I'm trying to hang on to them as long as I can.
Probably a quarter. Heel.
The next day after the gym hurts more than it used to, and so they're going after these two guards, trying to make a double pill.
Curl.
Maybe actually have their shooter come down after hitting both.
Hard.
Some follow through.
Yep.
Just like this.
Just like that.
Get it right out of the way.
Running pretty good there, hey?
So I think we'll just see Zach continue to call center guard here. I'm not sure who's shot between the red and the blue at this moment in the house. Definitely given that it's the 8th end. Down 3 points.
Good. Tight. Gotta be tight.
Team Norris will
stop.
continue to try to put up a center guard for the time being.
Okay, whoa, leave it high, leave it high. Whoa. Okay.
I think we'll see Jordan potentially go after this double peel. It's not really lined up ideal, though, for him.
Didn't stick it. Well, actually, it might be shot. Pretty close. I think just rip this one. Okay.
Just a single peel on the center guard.
Lane. Shot.
We'll see if Zach changes up the call, but I think, again, a center guard, this time for Ethan.
15-5. 13-5. 15-5. Okay. 14-5 here, guys. Or, yeah, that's what I meant. 15-5, yeah. 3 feet, 4 feet more, hey? A little more than that, even. Let's make it good here, guys. Felt more out of hand. Felt better. Still a little
Ethan
quiet.
Brandt with his first of the
Good.
8th end.
Gotta be tight.
Trying to play a tight
Line's
center
good.
guard.
Gotta be tight. Line's good. Easy. Easy. Gotta be tight. Yep. Yep. Gotta be tight, guys. Whoa, whoa. Nice throw. 15-3. Thanks, Tam. Great judge, guys. Yeah. And if you do that, it's fine. Yeah. Are you seeing, like, do you have enough air for that? Sorry? Do you have enough air to make that shot? What? Do you have enough air on this guy to make this? Yeah. Okay. I'd probably rather throw the out turn, though. Okay.
It's sounding like
that's fine.
Jordan is
Wait for
asking
this.
Dallas to
Yeah.
take a go at this run and roll the shooter off the center line. Just asking for clarification if he has enough room on the guard side to kind of squeeze a shooter through.
Curl. Oh. Jeez.
I think he's on the other guard.
That's no good. Sorry, Jordan.
Unfortunate miss for Dallas.
Draw.
Gives Zach a chance to now get in behind the center.
14-5? Yeah. Right here. That's a 15-3,
It's a little
right?
unforced error by Team McDonald.
Yeah, 15-3. Yeah, 14-5 should be close. $14-5.
First of skip stones in the 8th end. Zach just looking to place this on the center line, top button area behind the center guard.
Top 4. Line.
Potentially
no,
line
wait
2.
only.
The red and blue in the house are very
Close.
close.
Close. Carter, your rock. Whoa. Got a curl. No, we're all there, guys.
The sliding, it needs to curl
Oh, boy.
and sit down.
It's gotta sit. Sit.
Unfortunately, he's tapped his own.
All good.
Blue is now line 1. Team McDonald line 1 at the top of the 8-foot. Still, the center guard being the most dangerous rock
No, we're never peeling.
for Jordan. Given, you have to make a decision. Given the 3-point lead with Hammer, does Jordan peel the center stone, or does he come into lie 2?
Yeah, that's not bad either.
Or does he make the double at the back of the rings? Maybe putting a situation where he might have a shot to actually
Yeah, the other shot is putting it like
potentially
somewhere
kind of
like,
put this game out
like
of reach.
here.
Well, Dallas suggested peeling the guard.
Yeah,
And peeling the guard,
Okay, I'm in with this.
you are going to get
I think if
forced.
you're here, this is fine,
You
no?
should have
Because-
a
No,
fairly
no,
reasonable
no,
shot for
I'm-
one, but
I like-
this might be
I
a
think I like-
situation where Team McDonald
I mean,
decides
like,
to go after
I
their
could
2,
draw
and
because
I think
can
given the
work
scoreboard and how many
Like,
ends are
even if you're-
left, getting
if
2
you're- show him a bit, he's
does
got
put this
He's
game
got
out
even
of
like
reach.
Probably
back here,
does, yeah.
He's got nothing on us either side. He's got a
I think I like going after this. I think
I like this because
just where Jordan's top 8-foot rock is, drawing a second one in here. I like the angles that he has.
Throw smooth and take ice here.
I don't mind this back double.
In turn.
There's not a lot of real estate for Zach to hide. You know, if Zach was to draw the button, Jordan does have a short angle on the blue
He's gonna draw and then
to remove that draw out of play. So
if not, like,
I think given the angles, I like this shot
he
by
makes the
Jordan.
draw really good. I have the slash for 2. Like, we don't even have to make this perfect. Like, because we're shot.
It would be kind of decision time for Zach potentially if this double's made.
Like, less backing back there at all. Smooth. Yep. Hard! Hard! Just clean. Hard!
Just a little hit past that guard, take the 2 out of the back of the rings, sit in the back 12-foot.
Nice that he rolled down, created lots of space between his 2 blue stones.
14-5.
And as I was kind of thinking that Zach's in a position in this 8th end down 3 that he needs to go after the steal or potentially at least make a shot where Jordan McDonald is forced looking at a steal or a shot where he might not get 2 and a difficult shot for 2 might only get 1. The only other option for Zach would be making some sort of hit and roll or double on the blues, but a blank doesn't serve him well in this situation, so I think he's forced to make this draw. Need some help from your opposition at this point, and you got to make some really precise draw placement on the shot.
Gotta be in hard. Right till
You're gonna
stop.
have to work pretty hard
guys.
on it.
This looks like
hard, guys. Right till stop. Hard. Keep going. Keep going.
It likely won't glide in this path.
Yep. So it is going to come short. Leave Jordan McDonald to draw 4-3.
Unfortunately, Zach was heavy on his first and just made a little bit of an overcorrection on the second.
14 and a half.
Well, as Jordan McDonald prepares to throw his final stone here, line 2, drawing for 3 to take a 10-4 lead. We'll look across to the game between Tarek and Shawinski. Tarek had been leading that game 5-1 after 6, but Shawinski has scored a deuce and 7, 1 on 8 to pull within 1 playing the 9th.
I thought you were there, if anything. Okay, line's fine. Count. Just clean it. Your line's fine. Line's good. Yep, a little bit.
Olafson, Humanicki are the sweepers, not working real hard, just not allowing anything untoward to happen.
That might have just almost sealed their trip to nationals.
It may have done.
We'll have to see. We might not be done here yet, but that's a sizable lead, Resby.
It is 10-4. 2 ends to play. How are you going to score 6? You're not going to. You're going to concede. Have to give the other guys a little rest and allow them to come back out for a game that has the potential to be a real dandy, because we do know that Jordan McDonald, now he knows he's going to the Nationals. He still wants to be the provincial champion. He won it last year and the year before. He wants to win it again.
Yeah, but both teams had quite a bit of success at Nationals.
Absolutely they did. And so the McDonald-Jace Freeman game in the what is now the provincial final title bout, with both teams going to the Nationals, will be a very, very exciting game. And we can anticipate the women's game, a winner of Shawinski and Tarek coming in against Sheila Hayward. We'll have that game here on Sheet B. Mike McEwen and I'll be back with you at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Thanks for being with us from Carman.
New at Asham. Whether you're in the hack or kicking back, live it in style in the new Throwin' Stones line exclusively by Asham. Curling is more than a sport, it's a lifestyle. Check out our website at asham.com.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canad Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
Today's sponsor, Sunrise Credit Union. Building a brighter future together.
Where can you find handmade pizza, classic burgers, scrumptious salads, the finest Manitoba-sourced fried chicken, and so much more. Chicken Chef, bring your appetite. We'll take care of the rest.
At McMahon & Yates, we've always believed that good neighbors make for better communities. McMahon & Yates has everything you need for your next project, right at your fingertips. And McMahonandYates.com will always be there, ready to help.
Today's sponsor, PharmaSave, official pharmacy of Curl, Manitoba.
Why not? Just watch. Why not? Keep scrolling, I slide. Why not?
As a broadcaster and Hall of Fame football player, I'm constantly in the lab of life. For 15 years, my friends at Not Auto Corp have been pioneers as well.
Why not?
Introducing Winnipeg Car Lab, custom car wraps, graphics, and auto
Why
services. Winnipeg, why not get in the lab?
Curl, Manitoba is proudly sponsored by Manitoba Pork. Good for me, good for Manitoba.
Original 16. Celebrate things done well.
At PharmaSave, we see you and we care. For prescriptions for common conditions, expert health advice, or support for life's little mishaps, come talk to your PharmaSave pharmacist.
Live well with PharmaSave.
RME, proud sponsor of Curl, Manitoba and the Scotties Women's Provincials. With 10 locations in Manitoba, RME is your preferred Case IH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. The kids and even adults, they didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to our rink and coming out and skating, curling. It became a place to come every weekend for so many families. We would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Assiniboine Community College, providing exceptional learning experiences for more than 60 years.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.